When people talk about the biggest and best changes to the Saturn version of Symphony of the Night, the Maria boss fight to get the Holy Glasses in the center of Castle 1 is a pretty common one to mention. It's a really good boss fight, and maybe the best boss fight in any version of Soden. Up until now, it has not been a part of the randomizer. Now it's included in this new update. So we're gonna make sure before the end of the seed that we fight Maria. It's honestly so tough. I'll definitely be saving beforehand. Hey, by the way, fun fact. I did some testing on when Garden opens up. Some people say when you leave the area, but it's actually even earlier than that. It opens up right here. So check this out. I'm gonna go for a meme route. Gonna grab the dash boots. Nice. Put that on later. We're gonna go ahead and get the warp. This room's gonna be tricky, though. You know, I'll put on this weapon right now. And there it is, it's open, see? Isn't that cool? So this route's honestly not that bad. Getting this warp right away. Then you can warp back here later with flight and do like a standard route around to Alchemy Lab. Oh, the jumps are fast because I'm using the dash boots, the Godspeed shoes. I've been working on this tech a lot offline. I mentioned before, but for the record, no matter what direction you're facing, the input you want to do is quarter circle forward, forward. And you can instantly get a dash. A lot of other methods are more inconsistent, but that one works every time. If you do the input correctly, which is, you know, non-trivial. So you're going to see me doing that a lot to get more speed in the air. Like right there, for example. Nice. Isn't that stylish? Dash, jump. Right in the Tetra Spirit. I'm telling you, it might just be the best version of Soap. Maybe. Load times and all. Yeah, agreed. I like the blue spirit look of the Saturn version better. That was done as a compromise, because transparency effects are hard to do on this console. I think it looks really nice. Yes, indeed. When you're playing Bloodstained, you can see Zangetsu on the boat in the background. It's a very nice detail. Why are we talking about Bloodstained, though? Okay. First Vlad. The death animation here is not as good. The frame one collapse and then just absorbed into the void. One more time. I'll see you later. By the way, we're back to 6 complexity for this one. And I want to say that Mod has added some nerfs to Galamoth. That's definitely in the works. Because there's no more way to cheese him on the Saturn. Very sad. So instead, to make it more reasonable, defense is lower, HP is lower. Which I think is 100% the right call. I'm going to go for this strat here. There we go. I think the damage boost through is a little quicker, if you can get it. Okay, so apparently it is in. Thank you, Mots. We're gonna have the nerf to Galamoth. Very nice. Nice. Doppelganger's putting up a fight today. I don't like the look of that. The question now is, do I go for like a library skip? And finally. Ooh, let me take that ice brand if you don't mind. I'm gonna go to the library. Okay, so already I think this is worth it. Spike Breaker early is really nice before going down to Caverns. Yeah, so far the current standard for this is that you always get Godspeed after the death cutscene. That's gonna be a toggle when this is released. But I think I'm gonna keep that toggle on. I mean, there's no reason not to have this. It just makes the movement more interesting. Silver ring. Oh, it's free now. Nice. Another new change. What else we got in here? Pretty cheap Power of Sire. Dark Shield out of budget. Glaring Cloth I might buy. Rainbow Mantle. Not as good, but looks better. That's better. Red, thank you very much for the community gift sub. Very kind. Appreciate the generosity. Overall, I'm happy I went into the library. So we got Jewel Complexity 1. Hello, Luca, welcome. Nice. Okay, that skeleton does not have that kind of good aim on PlayStation. In between the PlayStation and the Saturn releases, he was working on that throw. Hello, Cherry. Nice. Okay, that does work in both directions. Ooh, hang on. Dash boots. Nice. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe not nice. Hang on. Surely I can dash jump up here. Surely. Surely. Nice. That could be good later. No chance. I went for it. Okay, so what do we got? Ice Brand. No shield. I guess we'll go Ice Cream third hand. It is interesting how the Saturn version removes double hits from basically every sword in the game. Definitely makes the combat a lot harder. I mean, this is the tougher version of the game by quite a bit, for that one change alone. On top of the new boss fights and the Galamoth fix. That is another point in this game's favor. Outside of, like, Gurthang powered up, nothing we found double hits. So it's harder. We'll save split here. Oh my god, it's a jewel sword. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, Fire of Bat and Moment of Truth. Nothing. Too bad. And now I can also save split Merman. This save split seems really good for this version. In the vanilla game, you get the Astral Dagger there, and then something else I forget. It might be like a unique food item. And does this work? I can push it just a little bit, I think. There we go. Wait, come on. Barely. And look at this, you can get all 3 items with the dash boots. Normally, you only get 2 of the 3. Dude. All right, let me put on the shield. Pretty good chance we're going to keep all this. Let's see. You know, this is the one downside of the Ice Brand. Having used a Summon Spirit there is so redundant. Oh well. I cannot believe you can do that in this version. Are you kidding me? In the PlayStation version, that cannot happen. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's so sad. Ice cream. It looks like I'm just... I've never played the game before. But you gotta believe me. You can't do that on PlayStation. Alright, let's just chill squarely on the boats. Yeah, that was a fire shield. If this is good, we'll keep it. Or I'll go back for it, rather. But it could just be nothing. Hey! That's a little better than nothing. So yeah, for example, because I got the Garden Warp already, I can skip Power Wolf. Do that later. Which is kind of nice. I didn't press the button. That's 2 gauntlets, plus 10. Yasutsuna. Yeah, we gotta go with this one. It's just so much better. Especially since Ice Brand can't double hit. And second gauntlet. I noticed that as well. Donkey Kong Skeleton is not just required, it's slower. Yo, this is what the Yasutsuna looks like. Oh! Oh, that's bad. You gotta intentionally slow down your shield dashing with the Yasutsuna. If you mash like this, look at how inconsistent that is. That's new. That's a slight nerf. you know, I have no reason to ever come back here. We'll do both. Skip the warp. Yeah, this is kind of disappointing. I'm going to remove the Yasutsuna. I will say I think it's better overall for the balancing that this katana got nerfed. Kind of a surprise, though. You never realized how superior the PlayStation version was to this? I'm having the opposite reaction, Disco. This version is way better than I realized. I mean, the more time I put into it, the more stuff like dashing tech and some of the combat adjustments make the game more fun to play. It's still really close. And I don't really miss wing smash chaining. I mean, you know, it's a fun mechanic. It's very technical. It feels good to get a full chain going. But I think I'd rather have dash. Alright, so no double jump here. Gonna be a lot of Tetris Spirit. Hello, Kyo, and hello, Blue. Thank you for good luck. Yeah, I want to race this too. It depends on how many of the regulars would be interested in learning something like this. There's going to remain a preference for the PlayStation. That's totally fine. But I think it'd be great variety. Sadly, the Swarm would have gotten burned. I think Grand Falloon Skip is the future, but not today. You know, we'll take this. Get the item, too. I'm gonna go for these. Hoping for a library card. Dane's left. Ooh, and double blade axe. Another Saturn exclusive. Probably not gonna use that one, but it's cool to have. Out of logic gravity boots. I've got so many options now. I think what I'm gonna do, I did a little bit of a skeleton leader practice offline. And even with a really strong Alucard, that fight's pretty tough. We're talking like end game ready. This boss is harder than Dracula at this point. Having said that, I should be able to win. I will save to be safe. Yo, nice. Spooky tree laugh. This has got to be the best new enemy, right? This guy right here. Are you kidding me? Well, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. One mistake you get poisoned is just over. Where's my healing? I think at this point I should just take this. Okay, yep. The Masamune bailout. What a tricky boss. But yeah, I was able to do like one successful no-hit punch only. So I'm aware of how the patterns work. You gotta be somewhat precise with your timing. More to practice later. I'm happy I didn't die. But yeah, look at how cool the Masamune looks on the Saturn. Oh, hang on. I forgot my route here. I want to go up and around. I guess while I'm here, I'll do Fire a Bat too. Make a big loop. Good. I could use some healing. We'll take the pot roast. Moblon. Alright, one more Masamune kill. Then we're going Fire Shield. I wonder how that looks on the Saturn. Oh, hang on. Is Malthus a grounded boss in Soden? Depends on your weapon. With Masamune, yes. For the most part, though, I think Malthus in this game is weirdly harder than in Dawn. At least to optimize it. But it's pretty loadout dependent. Okay, not gonna bother with Attic. J. You know what's weird from here? You end up going down to the Garden Warp first. Not sure why it's in that order. Nice dive kick. Ooh, a little bit clean. A little bit clean there. Very nice. Now, I just had an idea on something I want to test out. Give me a second. Always go for book here. I'm gonna practice in the Slugger Guy Bomb room. Had an idea for dash mechanics. Okay, right in here. So I'm curious, would a dash increase your dive kick velocity? I think that's the same, right? That seems to be the exact same. So the answer is no. That might have been cool, but it doesn't work that way. Okay, next up. I'll have to find time to get Succubus later. Hopefully Gold Ring soon, so I can show off the Maria boss fight. But besides that, I think we'll just do all rock stuff. And should be Holy Glasses in the near future. What's the chain right now? Jewel 1, Bat 2. I think that's still it, right? Still 4 more layers to go. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Hang on. That one's going to take some getting used to. Let's swing right back around. Almost forgot about what could be a very important relic check. It's the new one. You get punished extra hard with these load times if you make a routing mistake. Can't be doing that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, complexity-wise, despite that being in Coliseum, it is flight locked. So you could have a situation where it's like Leapstone 1, I don't know, anywhere early, and then Coliseum Flight 2, and then up at Holy Sword's got complexity 3. You can't really add a logic with Leapstone. I know what you mean. But to my knowledge, at least, it's unbelievably inconsistent. Maybe there's a setup I'm not aware of. It's kind of like that dive kick in Aria off the Killer Doll. Like, it can be done. But do you wanna? I should have saved that for phase 2. Oh, if there's a manip, send me the DM about that. Show me the doozy manip. That could be really useful in this rando. I see. Okay. Holy Glasses 3. I'll get the diamond. Might end up being a jewel sword kind of seed. There we go. Okay, so no mist. I think we just bail here. And I will opt to go this way for some more item checks. Have I played Dead Cells? Absolutely. I was all into that game when they got the Castlevania DLC. Really good. I've mentioned before how I'm not really a big fan of iframe abuse in 2D action games. But I like the way that Dead Cells is a nice balance of active dodging, iframe abuse, and parries from shields. Really dynamic game, a lot of fun. And some people speedrun it. Doesn't have the most active speedrunning scene, but it has been speedrun before. Yo. Dude. The right timing, the wrong altitude. Oh well. It's getting better. I should take an afternoon one of these days and just grind that out to learn the Saturn timing. I got up to BC5, but was never able to win BC5. That would have required a grind I was not prepared for mentally. Would have been a tough one. Yeah, there were a couple of people in the Discord who were sharing their BC5 wins. Very impressive. I hope to join their ranks someday. I'm going for the old school strat with the short hop. Let's see if it works. This is not good. Why am I so bad at this? It's only on this one fight. Where's the soul steal, man? There it is. Oof. Scary. I think I was starting the input a little bit too late. I'll try to go earlier next time. Yeah, we'll be back to Maria no matter what. I'm making that Maria fight, even if it's nothing, a part of Go mode. We gotta see that before the end. Oh, where'd he go? I swear to God, I thought he despawned. For a brief moment there, I thought it was over. Hey, speaking of SMRPG, I got some great news about that game. I've been lurking in a lot of the streams where people are learning how to speedrun that game. It's funny. People learning SMRPG is now the most active, by a mile, RPG speedrun. The learning process is #1. Now just imagine early mid-December, when everyone's doing actual attempts, It's going to be one of the bigger speed games on Twitch. Anyway, turns out that finally Mallow is top tier. And I was wondering if this was going to happen. Because every character in the game has a certain boost when you have a combo going. With Mario, it's the assist gauge, but you know Mario's always in the party. And then Gino's got plus attack plus speed. Bowser's defense and Peach's magic defense. And defense and speedrunning is rarely as important. Mallow is plus magic. And I was wondering, you know, is this gonna be enough to justify using Mallow more? And the answer is yes, absolutely, he's the top tier. Which I'm so happy about. It took 25 years or whatever. How long has it been? Like 25 years. But Mallow's getting a chance to shine. I see. Okay. I think Maria might just straight up have the final Vlad. I'm gonna keep doing checks here until I get up to 4 in total. Then we'll go back. I think it might also be, actually, I think it's gonna be Mist at Maria. And that'll be complexity 5. It's my prediction. Yeah, Yoshi races have a visual aid now, which is great, although, once you know the basic timing, I find the best way to do it is to actually close your eyes and just listen to the rhythm. Is it just me? I was getting way better results that way. And you can get red essences from Yoshi's Island. So those races are important. This fire shield's pretty good, huh? No, this is vanilla. Not buffed in Saturn, it's just insanely OP in all versions. You didn't realize how short Mario RPG was until the remake? I wouldn't use that term. I would use the term well-paced. You didn't realize how well-paced Mario RPG was. In which case, I completely agree. Isn't it nice that it doesn't take 150 hours? Just saying. Some people won't like that as much. There's a certain expectation that if you put down $60 for an RPG in 2023, it better be 80 hours. But for my money, it's the perfect length. You know, it's gonna be real slow. Is it worth swapping weapons here? Probably not. I think you just stick with the fire shield. That wasn't too bad. If I do learn SMRPG myself, it's gonna be late, I think. Like, you know, people have been playing that game for a decade or two on Twitch, let alone casually. It's like, what do I really have to offer? You've been playing this game since 2012. What am I gonna do? Be bad at super jumps? I guess that's it. But it's such a fun game. I am kind of tempted. So I might join late. I'm gonna watch a lot, lurk a lot. Give it a shot at some point once things are more ironed out. Hey, thanks. I worked really hard on that room strat. What I did is I held up. It was awesome. If you don't get lagless on Saturn, it's kind of embarrassing. I gotta get that 100% of the time. I'll practice. I'll practice for the future. It's easy lagless. Now, let me show you how you do this one. How's he not dead? Wait a minute. How's he not dead? There we go. I am just not finding the Vlads here. Okay, so I'm in the middle of the castle. What are my options here? Like, I could try and go for a meme route where you do, like, garden first. Hang on, I'm looking at the map. Garden, save split. Oh, hang on, here's an idea. You save here. Then you go to garden. I have a route. I think this is actually a really interesting concept. Like, the best play is probably just to skip this, but if you're gonna do it, this might work out okay. Dude! It's just so sad. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. It's sad? I'm really sad right now. Alright, I have an idea. I'm in. Actually, isn't this the better save split objectively? Sorry, I'm still figuring this out. I think this is where you want to save split. Can you believe this? We're gonna see reverse entrance as a part of Saturn's standard route. You save here, do garden, cut right through, and then we're gonna do soul prison in reverse. And what's neat about this route is creature gets skipped anyway. All roads lead to creature skip. Brace yourself for lag. Oof. Crunchy lag. Let's bail. Great song, though. See, if there's something there and you gotta keep it, then you'll be able to listen to the song for longer. So you're rooting for Hellgarden to have a relic that's valuable. Otherwise, it gets cut short. Yeah, what a cool route this is. Now you go down, or I should say up, then down. So not only is reverse entrance in the route, reverse marble gallery is in the route. For like one hallway. Wasn't that fun? It's cube. Take the cube. We're gonna have to learn how to do this. It's not that bad, just a little bit awkward. Alright, so we're going up. Still waiting on these other two Vlad relics. Very possible at this point that Succubus has got one, for example, in addition to Maria. Hey, there's one. One more, I'm gone. Another great wing smash. Man. These comments will never end for the Saturn version. It's gonna be the new hot meme. Oh, good job, streamer. Look, I can get that wing smash most of the time on PlayStation. You know. I do like how you can adjust pixel by pixel to barely graze the water. That's how you gotta do it. That's the swag approach. Alright, so let's assume that death has nothing. Would I really skip Galamoth? I think I would with no power of mist. So, alright. Play as thoroughly as possible. Let's go to creature. If creature's got something, I'll go back. I have liked this route, though. It's like in Castle 1, the best route is typically clockwise. This is a full counterclockwise. Even with the nerfs, I'd be nervous about Gallimok right now. You probably just use Masamune. And hopefully not mess up the invincibility loop. Does creature have value? I'm so ready to soft reset. I'm holding the buttons. Oops! That's not what I meant. It was nothing. It was nothing. In this game, it's A, B, C, start to soft reset. Basically all the face buttons on the Saturn controller. But 2 of those activate a shield spell, so oops. I'll take a merman statue as well. Nothing. Dang. Alright, it's a full clear. So, what are the remaining checks? We got Succubus, Maria, and the Misstuff. So still a chance this is pointless. But I'm gonna go ahead and go no save split. I think the odds of this being something relevant are pretty high. Hey, another Masamune. Library card, real quick. No. I'm gonna go ahead and just start with the Masamune. No messing around. There is no stun lock here. So you gotta do this quote-unquote legit. Does this count? Does this count as legit? Does that count? Counts for me. And show me the Vlad. I'll take it. I'll take it. Merman's fine. I'm not sure what it is. We've had so many full clear or near full clear seeds since picking up the Saturn rando. When are we gonna get something like insanely lucky? It's like 40 minutes. Hopefully soon. Sad looking Masamune special. I like the RGB Masamune. I think it's pretty neat. It's clearly a compromise on the original like transparent effect, but I like it. Yeah, you can dash off this. Just wanted to make sure. I also haven't found Wolf anywhere. Wonder where that could be. Now, I feel like using Masamune versus Maria is being a bad sport. You know what I mean? It's kind of being a bad sport. So let's not. I'm going to go Ice Brand. That's a nice, fair weapon. Or maybe even this. Use the Axe versus Maria. That's actually a good idea. Use the Saturn exclusive on the Saturn exclusive boss. I'm very over-leveled for this at this point. Shouldn't be that bad. Let's see. Is the elevator functional? Oh my god, there it is. Save for sure. Oh my god. Yo, it's missed! As predicted. Good complexity read. Oh, you can't skip the cutscene. So you better get this first try. They forgot to add the option. Is that true, Mott? They just didn't have the option to skip this one. That's fine. Very cinematic. I think everyone will agree we still want this in. Oh my god. Look, I'm getting styled on. Did you see those Maria backdashes? This boss is so sick. I'm getting a soul steal here. I'm doing it. Come on. I can't get it. Godspeed shoes, please. I'm getting one. Oh my god. It's so tough. There it is. Perfect timing, too. Man. And there it is. That's the Maria fight. It's maybe the best part of the game. I can't skip this either, dude. Hey, what's up, Glowy? You just missed the best boss. You're surprised Maria doesn't use her summons here? Wait, is that a random item you get every time? That's kind of cool. It's kind of like getting a random item from Alucard in Dawn. But if you want to see Maria use the summons, I'll play the PSP version, which is a different, sadly worse version of that fight, because it's real easy to stun lock. Oh, it's always sunglasses? Gotcha. If it's an item. Let's put them on. Cool sunglasses. And what's a fun option for Dracula? We'll go Jewel Sword. Still gotta find, it feels like the end, but I still gotta find 2 more Vlads. Oh, I forgot to put on a shield. Let's go back to fire and then strength potion on third hand. Big fan of third hand. No, in the PSP version, it's just a totally different fight. Like, you know the doppelganger? Soft lock, not soft lock, stun lock. Where you just like jump in like a little semicircle back and forth. The exact same thing works for PSP Maria. Very easy to trivialize. Alright, so this has a 50-50 chance of being a Vlad. Actually, technically it's higher than that. It's like... I think it's closer to 2/3 in total. Because it could be complexity, or it could just be a random Vlad that happens to be here. Oh, right, I should go back to Spike Breaker. Hey, Maria, we were just talking. Yo. Thank you. Thanks a bunch. I also like how in the Saturn version, for whatever reason, very small change, when you dive kick with Bat into that cutscene, you end up right on top of the relic, which is just a little bit more convenient. Assuming it's a good relic, of course. Okay, so now I'm going to take my chances. Oh, I didn't do Rainbow Mansell, because I always forget that one. So we got 4 checks remaining. I should make that 5, including Fairy Card. You know, maybe it is worth going to study first. Okay, quick chat poll. Down or up? That's the poll. Up, up, down, down, up. Oof, that was a close one. We'll go up. Let's see if chat has this one right. Gonna warp to study. My God, it takes so long. It takes so long to get around. So now, with Power of Mist, we can kind of do some Mist Bat. Like that. That's the best you can do in Saturn. It's pretty quick. Not as quick as PlayStation, but pretty quick. Definitely easier. And... not here. Okay. A little early. Ooh, hang on, wait a minute. So in PlayStation, you always bonk right in this corner, which is why you want to Mist Bat here. It might be different for Saturn. Okay, that's a bonk if you're holding up. If you're holding down, it doesn't bonk. What if it's neutral? Not bonks. So you could try something like this. This, hold down. It's actually pretty good. That's a nice Saturn strat. Dang. Chat, it's not looking good. It's now a 2-to-1 in favor of down. There is a leaderboard for Symphony of the Night Saturn, yeah. Only for select categories, though. Maria, any percent in all bosses. And then there's Saturn, any percent, which I learned about from Abby. She's really good at that category. Seems like a lot of fun. It's very broken. It's kind of like PSP, any percent, in terms of the sheer number of crazy glitches. But it's also a good showcase for unique Saturn mechanics, which is nice. Other than those three, I think that's it. Oh, is that a category mod for Saturn? Or is this like a fate category? Any percent no save corruption. You know what? I should take this. You thought I meant the Covenant Stone? Absolutely not. Opal with the Jewel Sword is better. Straight up better. Not on the leaderboard. Dang. Maybe we should add it. If Saturn continues to pop off, more speedruns might be cool. Please send me a DM about that. If you've got an example of someone doing that run, I'd love to take a look. Will I ever remember? Here we go. No. Chat. Chat, it was down, chat. Oh man, we're approaching a full clear. It's alright. No need to apologize. We can't get every coin flip correct. It's just not possible. Yeah, I've mentioned a couple of people think this. Apparently Mist looks like a skull. I can kind of see it. Still looks bad. We're gonna go up from caverns and do Holy Symbol first. That's my prediction. In which case, Galamoth, 100% required. See if this still works here. Kind of. A little bit awkward without the Mist Bat. Yeah, you can get bounces here. Oh, that was interesting. You kind of bounce off. that floor on Saturn. Alrighty, I want to take you for a ride. Yo! That's going on. The drip. Let's also find Rainbow Mantle down here. Wait, did that thing despawn by accident? I was testing this yesterday and I couldn't get it to work. It's not here. Well, it's a true full clear. Final Vlad at Succubus. Oof. We're gonna get that sub 2 though, believe you me. Sub 2's a lock. We'll have to investigate if the distance, excuse me, is different. We gotta figure out exactly where that'll start working. It's a cool trick, saves a little time. Okay, so glaring cloth and the opal. 113 damage. It is indeed better than Covenant. I think it's a plus 23 for an opal, and then a whopping plus 32 for a diamond, which is crazy. Isn't this a weird special? You can just generate money with a quarter circle forward. There it is. At this point, I think it's going to be quicker to just go around to the right. I can probably get a sub 145. Library card? No. Is Wolf slower? That felt a little bit slower. But it might just be because the Wolf sprite is worse. Didn't feel as sleek. Hard to say, it felt a little... Like, with max speed Power Wolf, it should be going quicker down that hallway. Yeah, it feels like there's less blur, or the camera isn't scrolling as quickly as normal. So we're getting some slight wolf nerfs on Saturn, which is too bad. Yeah, I'm not an expert on exactly how this works, but when porting this game over to the Saturn, there's some kind of rounding that goes on with the tiling. Like, it's not a perfect fit for the resolution or something. So you'll notice some of the connections look a little bit funny. And some of the sprites are a little bit taller than they should be. That's why. Ultimately, the fault lies with the original Saturn. It went for like a million different custom resolutions on PS1. Why did it do that? Looks great, obviously. Maybe the best looking 2D game ever. But it's a little bit of a high maintenance game, you know what I mean? It's like, we want a custom 7x6 AR. 16:9, what is that? 4:3, what is that? Custom, and I want it different in the menu and outside of the menu, and I want it different on the title screen. It's a hard game to port. Okay, strength potion, third hand, activate. Jewel sword, let's go. It's good damage. Now, what was interesting about that time, that combat was much more similar to Alucard in Dawn of Sorrow, where you try and get 2 attacks per short hop. I do really enjoy the combat in this version. So yeah, another super fun Saturn rando. Very glad that Maria has now joined. Cutscenes and all.